Hey boys, this video was recorded before all the leaks came out, but I have now seen the leaks and we're going to talk about that later in the video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Boys Unknown, and we got a decent amount of Halo news this week. Right away, Team Doubles is finally here, but there's a catch. You see, there's always a catch.
Everything comes at a price.
And the price for Team Doubles is getting rid of Last Spartan Standing, which, if you're a keen observer, this entire season, which has 3 months left, revolves around Last Spartan Standing. And they're getting rid of it.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out.
Yeah.
If I do have to trade something, because I know I do, I'm fully willing to trade that game mode because I don't play this game, but if I ever do play the game, I don't play Last Spartan Standing, so I'll take Team Doubles. That's a good one for me and you.
Yeah.
Personally, selfishly, I'll take that over the other one.
One's a game mode that you have to play alone, and one you have to play with friends. And even Sketch on Twitter, people are like, hey, why are you taking out Last Spartan Standing? Like, what's going on? Sketch basically said, I agree it sucks, but adjusting rotating playlists is long common in Halo. I mean, they've done it once in Halo Infinite, so I didn't know they knew that it was long common in Halo. But anyways, basically what he's saying is Last Spartan Standing is by far, and it's weird how he says it, he does it in caps, almost if he's like clowning on his own game mode. Last Spartan Standing is by far the least played playlist by a huge in caps margin. I'd love to see it. Like, why is he like, it looks like he's memeing. But anyways, I'd love to see it return and keep evolving.
Follow-up tweet. Halo Infinite is by far the least played Halo game. by a large margin.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I obviously replied to that tweet and I said, you know what? Too long didn't read, boys. The UI can't support having both playlists in.
Yeah, exactly. That's really what it is.
That's essentially what's going on.
Yeah, they can't come up with that extra spot for an extra game, so they just said, screw it.
Take out the least popular game mode. Do it.
It could be that, or it could be this game has 100 people playing, so they literally can't.
They don't want to water down they can't make too many playlists.
Yeah, they can't water down the playlist.
It's one or the other one, but they don't want to admit it.
Exactly.
At least they did admit that Last Spartan Standing is by far the least played game mode by a huge margin, which is, I mean, we kind of expected that. It was an experimental game mode, and it's very clearly not popular. Whose idea was it to revolve the entire season around Last Spartan Standing, A, and B, Halo Infinite was like really losing players, and then they come with Season 2 and make a season about playing by yourself.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to make a season about playing with your friends? When we first started playing Season 2, Last Spartan Standing were all the challenges, and I was like, well, I guess we don't get to play together.
Well, all the game modes they added were all
solo
playlists.
And then the challenge system makes it so if you want to progress at all, you better tell those friends, hey man, I'm going to be playing by myself. But anyways.
Looking forward to Team Doubles.
And Team Doubles coming to ranked as well, and I guess they're shuffling up ranked and stuff like that. There's some rank changes that, who cares about, because the bombshell that everyone kind of knew was there, that Mint Blitz exposed, that this game has just extremely strict skill-based matchmaking, that borderline forces a 50% win-loss rate.
Yeah, we all knew that there was skill-based matchmaking, but I didn't realize how the system actually worked, and Mint Blitz explains it really well in his video. Yeah, essentially, it just wants to keep you at a 50% win-loss rate. So if you're having a good night with your buddies, winning a couple, then you're sure to have a couple losses coming. You're gonna get absolutely shit-pumped, and it just defeats the whole purpose of playing the game. The game is playing you at that point, and no thank you. Yeah. And a lot of modern games are doing it, and it sucks.
About that video, Unishek replied, and he was basically saying that a lot of the stuff in Mint Blitz's video is incorrect. He's saying they don't force a 50-50 win rate, but if you look at the data, the system essentially does that. So I still think Mint Blitz is accurate. Anyone who's played the game, if you do have a couple of good games,
you can feel it.
It doesn't feel normal. It doesn't feel natural. And then they disband lobbies and all that BS. But at the end of the day, that core gameplay is still enough to do it for a couple people. And then we got to look on the horizon, okay? We got some more leaks. We got some Season 3 leaks, okay? We got 2 maps leaks.
Let's look forward to the future here.
Enough with this, this season has been a long, hard season, but, in 3 months, we'll have a new season.
And you know what's coming? Drum roll. 2 new maps.
2 new maps that are leaked. So, I mean, this is a good start for a Season 3 content. I mean, a lot of people are expecting Season 3 to be like a relaunch of this game. So I hope there's more than just 2 maps. Maybe we get 2 maps to start. Maybe it's 3 months and we get, maybe 2 more after a month, or maybe more, who knows? Maybe we're getting more stuff, but
I'm thinking we just get these 2 maps.
2 more maps and then 3 months. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad if it's 3 months,
No, I bet you it'll be 6 months. 6 months,
again?
2 maps. 100%.
Okay, well, anyways.
100%.
We don't want to count.
I'd bet the channel on on it.
Okay, you bet the
I
channel
bet the
on
channel.
it? Okay. But yeah, boys, with Halo Infinite, we know not to count our chickens before they hatch. So we have 2 maps. Who knows if they're coming season 3 at this rate, you know? And you know what? They're obviously like not how they're going to officially look, but I don't think many people are excited about these 2 maps. They look really bland. And when you compare them to some of the Forge maps that the community is making, they look like dog shit because the community is making insane shit on the daily, like amazing, stunning maps.
Obviously, you gotta play it before you judge it because you never really know like the flow of a map and how it's gonna play and
obviously,
everything.
but they don't look
do
too
just
exciting.
from aesthetically, they look rather boring.
Yeah, they
but
do.
that's all we could really say about those
Yeah.
2 new maps coming. What I really am excited for is Forge because I just keep seeing more and more, and it looks just mind blowing.
Every day,
The stuff people are creating.
every day, there's new maps that look crazy.
I think the online multiplayer is going to have a population of 0, and this game
Everyone's
is just
gonna
going
be
to live
playing
on through
customs.
Forge.
Yeah.
It's just customs and Forge. That's all there is to look forward to at this point.
Well, I mean, in the long run, on like an MCC timeline, the main multiplayer will actually get a bunch of stuff. But, you know, that's on an MCC timeline, and that take, what, 7 years or 6? So that's tough.
I mean, at this point, I don't even know if we can make it.
Yeah, I mean...
That's a tight timeline at the rate we're getting content. 7 years?
I mean, that is tough, but we can look towards the roadmap that we got back in April. All the way back in April, we got a roadmap. And in the Season 3 area, now that we know there's a couple new maps, and narrative events, so we know how those have been, new fracture event, all this stuff we kind of know is coming. But supposedly, right, we're supposed to get Forge, and hopefully Forge launches in a good state with a file share browser. But again, don't count chickens before they hatch, okay? And one of the things on here is new sandbox items. That's another thing that you could look forward to. Again, don't expect much, don't expect a lot, but maybe
No.
what could come? People are saying maybe the DMR and the Falcon, which would be welcome additions.
That would be cool.
All right, boys, of course, the day after we finish this video, it seems a whole ton of leaks have dropped. I mean, we got the Bandit here. We got all kinds of gameplay of the DMR with no scope. We got, the Falcon flying around. It's got 5 seats, new equipment, the shroud screen, right? What else? We got the other quantum crazy teleporting device, okay? We got all this kind of crazy shit. What else do we got? Turns out looks like they're actually working on the customs browser, and Sketch came out and made a bunch of tweets responding to people talking about the leaks. One of the biggest things that he says is essentially 343 is about to emerge from this cocoon of, not sharing any information. And tomorrow, apparently, there's going to be a big update to go over what's next in Infinite in the next several months. So I guess there's a lot to look forward to, boys. 343 is coming out and they're going to share a lot of stuff with us, but we got to keep in mind that these leaks are leaks and we don't know when or what we're going to get, right? The Bandit, a lot of people think the Bandit and the Falcon are coming in Season 2. Then there's other rumors where the Falcon isn't even, might not even come to Infinite until the Battle Royale launches, and that the Falcon is for the Battle Royale. It has 2 passenger seats and 2 gunner seats. That's enough for a quads, right? And a driver's seat, so very interesting. It's all speculation, and we talk about that a little bit more in the video once we get back to the video. Boys, I almost forgot, there's apparently a double barrel shotgun leaked as well. It doesn't have any texture or picture, just a little rectangle. So you got the double barrel shotgun, which is interesting. The Lacerator, which is I guess like a Spanish machine gun that shoots electricity. It EMPs vehicles and shit. And then there's this plasma gun, another kind of fast shooting Covenant weapon. So like I said, boys, lots of stuff, but you got to remember they are leaks and you never know when or how you're going to get them. But I just wanted to add this to the video because the community's gone nuts with all kinds of leaks. People are getting excited again because 343 actually has stuff to share. And I guess we have to wait and see, boys. So yeah, take all these leaks with a grain of salt. Let's get you back to the video. And you never know what's going to come, okay?
No,
So
you don't at all.
We'll have to wait and see.
I mean, where can you even use the Falcon in this game?
I don't know.
There's no maps for it. There's no game modes designed around
Team
it.
Battle,
Big Team
that's
Battle, I guess, but the maps, I don't know.
The way the
I don't
vehicles
know.
spawn and how random they spawn, I've driven a Wasp
Hey,
less than 10 times in my whole time.
You know what else comes out in 3 months?
Yeah,
Do
this
you know
is
what
the big
else is
bombshell.
right around that timeline? Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2. And
Do you think this game's gonna compete with that?
Warzone 2.
Not a chance.
And
Yeah,
Warzone
exactly.
2. Even if Modern Warfare 2 is like a mediocre COD, it's going to take a lot of players away. I know I got the pre-order in because you know what? If you pre-order that game, you get a lot of stuff early. So I get the pre-order in. We're going to be making content. I want to stream the campaign. It's going to take me away for a fact.
Oh, yeah.
So that's, they got to be worried about that. So, if Season 3 doesn't, I don't even think, even if if season 3 is a banger, and it's like a partial relaunch of the game, I don't even think it's gonna be enough. We'll have to see.
No. Either way, I'm gonna be playing Modern Warfare 2.
And the odds of that is a miracle. So, I mean, what are we really talking about?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just hope Forge is great and it's a working custom browser so we can play some of these amazing maps the community is making. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're Halo kids. Like, Halo kids just like playing Halo, and they take so much abuse. But I don't know. If Modern Warfare 2 slaps, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
But until then, boys, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.